What's up, guys? You're tuned in to another episode of Rappler Live Jam from Home. My name is Amanda, and here with me today is someone who is not unfamiliar to the people of the internet, especially if you're on TikTok. I'm talking about, all the way from Australia, singer, songwriter, and social media sensation, Keenan T.
Hi everyone, how are you guys? Thank you
How
so
are
much for having
you?
me.
Yes, thank you for being here, and I love that we can do this even if you're all the way
Yeah,
there and we're all the way
for
here.
sure. I'm so
Yeah,
glad that we could speak. Even though I'm here in Australia, I definitely want to come to the Philippines as soon as I can to visit everyone. But yeah, thank you so much for having me. I'm really good. I'm just so glad that I could be part of this live jam.
yay. So you're big on TikTok. That's how your music got noticed, I guess. That's how you brought it out into the world. But I understand you've been making music ever since like you were young. So tell me
Yeah.
about how you got into music. Like what was the first ever instrument that you picked up?
Yeah, so I've always loved music. Singing has always been such a big part of my life. And the first instrument that I actually picked up was piano when I was around 5 years old, I think. My dad started teaching me how to play piano. And I've just always loved music and singing. Like there's videos of me when I was probably like 2 or 3 years old, just like singing by
Wow.
myself or like trying to give a little concert to my family. So yeah, singing has always been a big part of my life. I learned piano when I was 5, and then I learned guitar when I was 9 years old. And I've just been playing those two ever since, and it's just always been such a huge part of my life. And for a long time, it was just kind of like a hobby and just something that I really like to do. But ever since I started TikTok, it's just become into a career for me, which has always been a dream.
Yeah.
And I'm just so glad that I have people that tune in to watch my videos and like listen to my music, and I'm just so grateful.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you like how did that go from, you doing it as a hobby and then you like what made you decide to bring it on TikTok, to bring your music to TikTok?
Yeah. So I actually started TikTok one night. It was a bit random. It was as the COVID-19 pandemic was beginning to happen, and we were all stuck in our houses. And I was bored one night, and I saw that a lot of my friends and my little brothers were starting to download TikTok and start using it. So I thought, why not? I may as well download it as well and just see what it's like. I posted a few videos and they went viral overnight, which was just so crazy. I remember waking up at like 4 in the morning and my phone was just buzzing so much with notifications from TikTok. And I remember seeing my video, I think was on like 7 million views overnight, which was crazy. And then ever since then, I realized that there were people that liked my singing as well and wanted to tune in to watch my videos and stuff like that. So ever since that moment, I've been posting videos onto TikTok every day. And it's just been such an amazing experience to have all these new friends all around the world that I can connect with and I can share my music with. And yeah, it's just been super cool.
Mhm. What was that first video that went viral? That first one you ever.
Um, the first video that went viral, the one with 7 million views, was a video of me singing Baby One More Time. Hit Me Baby One More Time by Britney
Oh,
Spears, which
right.
was super random because that song, I think that song came out when I was maybe 1 years old or maybe not even born yet.
You're so.
So, it was just super random. And I was just so shocked that it had 7 million views.
Mm,
Um, but I was so excited because singing and like putting music out has always been a dream of mine and has always been something that I've hoped for one day. And I'm just so glad that it's happened last
yeah.
year and this year for me. Yeah.
So what was it like? I mean, you already mentioned that it was crazy, like to just see that video overnight go 7 million views. But like in that moment, what were you thinking?
Well, when I first saw it, I was half asleep because it was like 4 in the morning. But as soon as I saw the video had blown up, I was just so grateful for everyone that was commenting and liking it and messaging me. Like from the very start of when I first started my TikTok, like everyone's been so supportive and so nice, and I just love reading everyone's comments and messages and stuff. So that was the main thing that I think was going through my head. I was just so grateful and shocked at how much support I was getting from people all around the world that had no idea who I was. But now that they were following me, and I was just excited, like super excited, because I just was so excited to like put out more videos and more music.
Mhm. So from someone like you who's found success on the internet, on social media, of all places, like what does it take to stand out in this, constantly this like sphere of content and creativity?
Yeah. It definitely takes a lot of hard work. I think a lot of people think that social media is just something that's so easy, but a lot of people don't realize the amount of time and effort that goes into planning videos and filming them and making sure that people are liking the stuff that you put out. It takes a lot of hard work. I actually dedicate um, 2 full days to plan my TikTok videos and then another 2 days to film it all,
Mhm.
because I try to post like 2 to 3 videos every day. So I want to be making sure that all the content that I'm putting out is fresh and new for my followers. So it's a lot of planning, it's a lot of brainstorming. You definitely have to be really creative, and just being really up to date with like the trends and stuff, just to make sure that like the people that are watching your content are enjoying it. But yeah, it takes a lot of hard work and just a lot of creativity to kind of think outside of the box, but in a way that people will still want to watch your videos.
Mhm. So how do you know, like, it seems like you have a great instinct for what goes viral or for what people will love, but what's your personal criteria, I guess, for for the videos you put out?
I kind of start off by looking at my own kind of social media and seeing what is trending and what people are kind of posting at the moment. Um, I've been very lucky because all my content is singing and music related. I've just been singing my favorite songs, and I've
Mhm.
just been so lucky to be able to share my favorite songs and also the songs that I've written, and my original music has been just like people are just loving it, and I'm so grateful that people are liking my original music. But I think personal criteria for what I kind of post on my TikTok is just like songs I really like, versions of songs that I think are interesting, and also, of course, showing my own original music.
Mhm. And now that you've mentioned your original music, you released from TikTok. You released your debut single, "Hello," and another follow up single, "I'm Done." And this year in April, I believe,
Yes.
you released "Dependent,"
Yep.
which is your third single, and that went crazy, like on the
Yeah.
Spotify charts. And
Yeah.
so, what what made you decide to then bring your music from TikTok onto these streaming platforms and like really make a career out of it?
I mean, I have always been writing music. Like writing music and writing songs has been something that I've loved to do. It has been a bit of a hobby for the last few years, and I've kind of just been spending a lot of time perfecting my songwriting and kind of getting as many songs written so that I find the perfect songs to put out. Um, Once I had my following on TikTok, I definitely wanted to share my own original music. I was loving, like, I love singing other people's songs, but singing my own songs that I've written is just extra satisfying for me because it's like something that I've worked on for so long.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, putting out Dependent this year in April was just like the whole experience has been amazing. I recently hit 7 million streams on Spotify the other day, which is just
Yeah, I
crazy.
saw that.
Um, and like the song was number one on the viral 50 charts in Indonesia, and I think it was number 2 or 3 in Philippines as well. So I'm just so grateful for all the support, and I'm just so glad that so many people can relate to the song, and I'm so excited to put out more music. And I actually have now put another song out called Passing By,
Mm-hmm.
which I'm just so excited for everyone to hear.
Mm-hmm. So, what's your songwriting process like? Is it different from how you brainstorm for videos? Like, how does it go?
Yeah, it's definitely different from how I brainstorm for videos, because it's more kind of spontaneous, and I find that I write a lot of songs like in the middle of the night. Like whenever an idea kind of pops up into my head, that's like when I write my best song. Dependent actually, I actually wrote that I think at like 2 or 3 in the morning.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like half asleep, but like the idea came into my head, and I quickly went to the piano and kind of just wrote it in about 15 to 20 minutes, which was crazy. But my songwriting process normally starts with an idea, whether that's something I'm feeling or a situation that I'm in, or maybe a few lyrics. I normally start with like a little idea, and then I'll sit by the piano or with my guitar and kind of just hit record on my phone and kind of just sing what comes to mind. And then from there, I'll kind of choose the parts that I like and then put it all together as a song, and kind of fine tune the lyrics and kind of just build it from there. But it definitely just starts out with, I've got heaps of voice recordings on my phone of just me
Uh,
humming little melodies or like little lyrics and stuff like that. So it can just start from like the smallest idea.
mm. So everything that goes into your head, you just record it.
Yeah,
Right.
basically every single idea that I've ever had for a song is recorded in my phone. I've
Wow.
also got like in my notes app, I've got like a whole note of like lyric ideas and song ideas and different situations that I could write about. But I just try to have it recorded in my phone so that if I want to come back to it in future, it's all there. But
Yeah.
yeah, that's how I kind of start my songs.
Wow. Your phone is precious.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
so your new single, Passing By.
Yes.
Um, Tell us about that song. Like you'll be performing it on the show. But what inspired the song?
So, Passing By was actually a song that I started in the middle of last year, and I wrote half of it. And it's basically about how it feels to break up with someone that you still care about. And you still have that little bit of hope after you guys break up that maybe one day you can pick up from where you left off. Um, and that's kind of the whole idea of the song is just really being about leaving someone that you really care about, and you've put so much time and effort into that relationship, but for some reason it still doesn't work out, but you
Mm.
still have that little bit of hope that one day it'll work out again. So
Mm.
I actually wrote half of it last year, and I kept it in my voice recordings, and I was trying to find like the perfect way to finish off that song. Um, and it took me half a year to kind of find that perfect way to kind of like the perfect second half for that song. So I'm really excited for everyone to hear it. I've been holding on to this song for so long, and I'm so glad that it's now finally out.
Right. I have a feeling, based on what you say, the story behind the song is. I have a feeling that Filipinos are gonna love that song because
I'm
you
so
have any
excited
like
for everyone to hear it.
heartbreak.
Yeah. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
definitely a song that'll make you cry. So before
Ooh,
you listen to it, be sure
be
to get
ready.
some tissues and yeah, get ready.
Right. So where can people listen to Passing By?
So Passing By is available on all streaming platforms. It's also on my YouTube. It's on my TikTok. Literally everywhere that you can think of, it'll be there. I wanted to make sure that no matter where you are in the world, you would be able to listen to it. So all streaming platforms, all social media, it is up there. Just search up Passing By Keenan Te and you'll find it.
And obviously, they can just find you on TikTok, on where else on the
Yes.
internet, anywhere.
I'm pretty much every social media that there is, I'm on there. Just search up Keenan Te. My username for most of my social media is just Keenan Te. And if you find one of my social media platforms, like all the other ones are linked to it somehow, so I'm sure you'll be able to find it.
So before we head into the performance part of the show, is there anything else you'd like the viewers to know? Any future plans?
Yeah, definitely. Well, firstly, I just want to say a big thank you to all my fans and my friends in the Philippines. I am so grateful for all the support that you guys have been giving me. And I'm so excited for you guys to hear the next few songs that I have coming out in the next few months. I do have a few songs already planned that are coming out in the next few months after passing by as well. So I'm so excited for you guys to hear it. I love you all so much. I'm so grateful for all the support. I definitely want to do a tour and some concerts in the Philippines as soon as I can. So be sure to keep your eyes out for that. But yeah, I just wanted to say a big thank you, and I will definitely be flying to Philippines as soon as I can to come meet you all.
Yay! Thank you so much, Keenan, for chatting with me and for
Thank you so much for having me.
performances. Yes. Good luck on everything. Not
Thank
that
you so much.
you need it.
Thank you.
And to everyone who's tuned in, thank you for watching Live Jam. Enjoy the music of Keenan Te.
Every time we fight, baby, we make up. Unhealthy way to fall in love. I gotta let you know I lose it all sometimes. I don't know if I wanna fight the way we do. It's out of control. And it's no wise for me to stay here if you're just gonna yell. To my surprise, I think I'm taking this all in very well. So I said goodbye to your mother, left your daddy, and know for the last time, tell your brother that I hope he is well. Cause if you really care, how do we get here? So I say goodbye to forever. It's the last time that I say hello. No, don't know what you're telling all of your friends, lying to their face, trying to pretend. Oh, and I can't believe I ever did love you. Can't see the same things I used to. I'm glad that I'm not still confused. And it's no wise for me to stay here if you're just gonna yell. To my surprise, I think I'm taking this all in very well. So I said goodbye to your mother, left your daddy, and know for the last time, tell your brother that I hope he is well. Cause if you really care, how do we get here? So I say goodbye to forever. It's the last time that I'll say hello. It's the last time that I'll say hello. No, cause if you really care, how do we get here? So I say goodbye to forever. It's the last time that I'll say hello. So I say goodbye. It's the last time that I'll say hello. You don't like it when I tell you how I'm feeling. Cause you wanna have an excuse to be winning. Cause you act like I'm crazy, but you don't see what you're doing. Yeah, you play like you're the victim, but ignore what you're losing. Is it really that important for you to be right? Cause I know that I'll never see you sit back and swallow your pride. Why do you always feel the need to pick a fight? Cause you're making it easy for me to make up my mind. I hope you see every time you do this, I can't lie, I'm done. Hope you know every time you do this, you just kill all the fun. I know that we had had good times, but all you wanna do is fight. I hope you see every time you do this, I can't lie, I'm done. No, I can't lie, I'm done. I can't lie. I let you tell me your side, but you don't ever hear mine. It's like you just wanna fight, but I'm not gonna waste all of my time. You say you're not crazy, but you don't see what you're doing. Yeah, you're trying to play me, but it's your fault that you're losing. Is it really that important for you to be right? Cause I know that I'll never see you sit back and swallow your pride. Why do you always pick a fight? Oh, make up my mind. Hope you see every time you do this, I can't lie, I'm done. Hope you know every time you do this, you just care for the fun. I know that we gotta, but all you wanna do is fight. No, I can't lie, I'm done. Oh, I can't lie, I'm done. Yeah, I can't lie. It didn't have to end this way, but look at us, it's only getting worse and worse and worse. By the minute, yeah, we're cursed right now. Yeah, how's this gonna start? We're getting used to time apart, and no more conversations about life ahead of us. We're looking back at what's become. And I know that I said some things I didn't mean, but I hope that you were really happy with me. It's a shame that this is already done. It's so hard to say goodbye, cause I know that we tried, and maybe in another life we'd be more than strangers passing by. Oh, oh, oh. It didn't have to be like this, but I regret the things I did. I tried my very best, but I know you expected more. And I know that I said some things I didn't mean, but I hope that you were really happy with me. It's a shame that this is already done. It's so hard to say goodbye, cause I know that we tried, and maybe in another life we'd be more than strangers passing by. Oh, passing by. It's so hard to say goodbye, cause I know that we tried, and maybe in another life we'd be more than strangers passing by. And I know that we had so many things for us planned. Baby, in another life we'd be more than strangers passing I really thought that this was all, but now just look at where we are. We're lying here looking at the wall. Promised myself that I was done, but I wasn't fooling anyone, 'cause I was waiting by my phone for you to call. And how could I be so stupid? You probably think I'm so useless. How many times did I tell you that we were done? Got no one to blame but myself. I need to learn how to live with no one else. But for now I know that I have got you. I'll be honest, we're better off as friends. I told myself I would never fall again, but I can feel myself falling now. The one thing I know is I'm scared of love again. I need you now more than I needed you then. I guess I'm too dependent. Whoa. That I'll be fine, but I know I'm not, unless I'm mine. 'Cause no matter what you do, yeah, I'm here. No, I wish I had learned from my mistakes. I wish I didn't make them in the first place, but now I know that that will happen again. Oh, and how could I be so stupid? You don't even care that you do this. 'Cause I gave you what you need and then you took it all. Oh, why do I think you're so important? Yeah, I tell you I'm hurt, but you ignore it. I'll keep lying to myself and say you didn't hear. Oh, I'll be honest, we're better off as friends. I told myself I would never fall again, but I can feel myself falling now. The one thing I know is I'm scared of love again. I need you